Mercier, Tina Gray, and here is Stefanie Wallis, not only an actress but also co-producer of the film. Well, now I'm going down because enough is enough. And going to answer questions now.
And thank you everybody for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
This film wouldn't have been possible without anybody coming tonight, so we thank you so much. And we shot this on such a tiny amount of money. And if it wasn't for everybody coming here tonight, this is what it's all about. So thank you. So does anybody have any questions about the film they'd like to ask?
I was interested in the styling, the costuming and the way you chose to go around that. Because I could see like Bob, for me, looked like Riff Raff, and which I didn't find with, and I really liked a lot of the costume changes and the kind of the crazy older strippers and beautiful moments. So can you talk to me about the styling of the actors and the sets?
And we used things that were there and changed them, but we also actually really invented costumes.
Having cast me, Michael said, "Now look, Tina, we've got a very low clothes budget, and could I come and have a look through your wardrobe?" Yes, I did that. It was great fun because I have quite a large wardrobe, and it made me feel very at ease with Miss Maple because I was wearing things I felt really, in a kind of crazy way, comfortable with. And I love false eyelashes. I'm a child of the 60s. And Michael said, "I love your eyelashes too. I think Miss Maple would wear false eyelashes." And so, you know, a lot of me was there in Miss Maple.
So can you tell us a little bit about the origin of the screenplay and the script?
My agent rang me and said, how did I feel about her sending me a script? My husband of 40 years, a theatre director, had just died. And I read the script, and Michael's very modest in saying there wasn't really a script, but in fact there was, at the heart of it all, a very beautifully written script. And having read it, I just thought, yes, I'd like to try for this. And I just sort of felt that the spirit of my husband was with me. I'd never played such a big part in a film, and I was really, really grateful to Michael and Stefanie for just trusting me with Miss Maple, because I think she's a wonderful character.
I wanted to ask if you were to develop it again and bring the angel back down to help somebody else. Have you thought about doing something else? Because there's angels everywhere, so would that be an option?
I wrote 7 feature films, proper ones, and this was sort of number 8, which we shot as number 1.
Just with the role of the angel, any comments on, you know, sort of half divine, sort of divine human, and sort of very restrained personality, but then she emerges into sort of more human sides, etc.
We spoke a lot about angels in the Wim Wenders film, and the scripts seemed was just a draft, but it seemed extremely appealing. This idea of well, someone's coming down to earth and changing someone's life, rescuing it. I think we all kind of wish that sometimes in our lives.
It was just an observation rather than a question. Yes, I think I think it's a wonderful outcome. It's noticeable that sort of there was a limitation in budgets, but the outcome is very powerful. So congratulations on such a wonderful transformation. But I found the film really matured and blended, and everything came together very well. But it was, from my amateurish observation, you could see how it evolved. So it's wonderful. I think when it's promoted, that it could be, the story behind it could be explained. It's just an observation from a media angle. That's what it was. But any comments on the angel would be lovely to hear.
Any divine parts, roles, or surreal roles are always a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? The only thing that you have is your human life and your imagination, so you kind of try to marry both.
You just have to tell a story and make it believable, I suppose. Anyway, I definitely learned something new like this.
And that for me is yeah, is something that are important. I'm retaining from this experience.
I think also is maintaining that in the best possible way, that the old school integrity that he wanted to keep when filming it as well. Michael was intent and passionate about making a film, and I think that was really important for us to kind of work with as well, wasn't it? I think, yeah. So yeah, thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Now there is no money, and that's why we ask for your help. And we're doing a crowdfunding campaign soon, because we do want this to be released worldwide. I just want to thank you all for coming, and it means the world to me. And you are all my angels tonight, so I thank you so much. And from my heart to yours, we have a drink for you waiting at the bar.